Alright, hello everybody, good morning. It's nice and bright and early here. We're out at the, I think they're Gerber daisy, or no, Shasta daisy. I always get them confused, but that's a Shasta daisy. Some flowers, cool little system here. We put the flowers there when we water them heavy. Water drips down there. But not here so much to talk about that. Today we're going to talk about the heat wave we're in. It's like 97 degrees yesterday. It's going to be like 101 today, 100 and something else tomorrow. So I planted my peas a little too late this year. I don't know why. I don't know what I was thinking, but I did. So they're producing now. The goal is to keep them alive here for the next, week or so during this heat wave to try to make sure that we at least get some sort of a crop out of them. But anyway, to do that, it looks like a baseball field here with the hanging thing. Like anybody wants to advertise on there, like Bob's Hot Turkey Sandwiches to go, like Carl's Auto Service, let me know. But we can hang these, drape these down. These are the shade cloth. So later in the day, we'll just drop these down like such, secure them with some rocks, as you see there, and keeps the shade. East is that way. Sun's coming up. It's maybe, I don't know, like 4 or 7 in the morning. So eventually it's straight over. It'll go that way and just bake down here. So they did a great job yesterday. Everything looks good. So we'll see how they do today. It's going to be a little hotter. Moving down now to the cucumbers. Got our first little, bear with me here while I find it. First little guy right there. Looks like a little cornichon, little French pickle that you might serve with a terrine de foie gras, or maybe you just like to eat them. I don't know. But starting to climb up the fence, making its way, and the goal, like I said, is just climb up, grab on, fly over, whatever, do what you got to do. So that way I don't have to build structures on the fly this year. This one, I could cut out a couple suckers in there, not suckers, but other vines, but we're just gonna let it go wild. It's in the corner here somewhat, so we'll just let it do what it's got to do. The corn, especially that tall one, I'd say it's probably about chest high. That one's a little bit taller, that tall one you see there. So the two varieties of corn in there, the white and the yellow, both sweet. There's Lucy, Lucinda Grace. A bunch of chipmunks live over there, so that's what she's probably looking at. Still on the other side of the fence. We'll get in there in a minute. But there's a nice pepper on there. I might have made a mistake. I thought this was a jalapeno, but we'll get in there to look closer again. But that, I don't know. It looks like a big jalapeno, but they're early jalapenos. They're a little smaller typically, as we'll see with these plants when I get in there. But we'll just give it a second here. Onto the strawberries. Some of them are still going, so that's nice. Again, I rarely ever eat these, as you can see. Somebody else got here to enjoy one before me, and that's okay. I can go to the store and buy strawberries if I like. I can go to a farmer stand. Squirrels, whoever's eating them, they come here. Make our little way here. Gotta get in and talk about the green zebra tomatoes in a second. We have 3 plants in here. 2 are really producing. Actually 3 in here, 2 out in there among that many plants. But 2 are producing really well, and this one in the middle is just turning into a monster. And no, maybe there's a flower on there. Maybe on the other one now. But not really producing anything yet. So we'll see. All the others are. We'll get to the bottom of that. By get to the bottom of that, I mean see what happens and do nothing, because I'm not really gonna be able to control it. The wildflowers still blooming. Oh, sorry, disturbing some little bugs. But just such a nice variety. Again, I did the what is it, Perry Morris, something like that. Perennial wildflower blend and garden blend. I just kind of mixed the seeds up, put them out here. Ooh, there we go. And they are really just popping. Like I said, it reminds me of a fireworks show. You have the different levels, different types of all that going on. So it's pretty cool. Swing around here real quick. Ooh, it's a nice Marconi pepper going there. A couple jalapenos going here. Down in Fort Ticonderoga. I don't know why I call it that. I mean, I do know why. Just the way I have it. Looks like some old, Revolutionary War style fort or something. Brussels sprouts. I'm going to pause it up here real quick. Jump on in. Alright, just like that. I'm now over here. Brussels sprouts. There's a better example. There we go. Down here, you can see kind of starting to get their little sprouts going on there, where the don't know, the rib stalk, whatever you call this, meets the stem of the plant. So they're producing. Ideally, they're not going to love hot weather that we're about to get, so we'll see what they do in the end. But no, just want to see what they do. We'll plant them again for a fall crop, early winter crop later again this year. Try again if we don't have success. But the early girl tomatoes are really just popping nice. I have, what's in here, 5 plants of these, and they all have, as you can see, several in different varieties, different stages, I should say, of growth. More flowers on the way. This is again another one of the green zebra tomatoes. Green zebra is a nice semi-tart tomato. It goes well mixed in a tomato salad. That plant's doing all right. Another green zebra here. Got some on it. Got the green beans. They're all flowering, and there's little beans on them now starting. So a couple days we'll have a bunch of green beans to pick. Back over to the green zebras over here. As I said, just tomatoes on this plant. Over here, oh, finally, no, that's this plant. It has some flowers, but it also has some fruit. But this one, oh, wait a minute, I'm wrong. It does have a tiny one in there. Way, sorry, my hand. There it is. So, all right, big, large Marge here is producing good too, so that's awesome. So, nothing weird going on. Back to the Marconis. The main jalapeno bed. These just plants were all planted from the same stock as over there, just a little better conditions. That's just kind of afterthought area for Ticonderoga. It gets a little more, nutritious every year, but still not the best comparatively. Here's the corn from this angle. Again, from this side over is a I forget the name exactly, yellow early sunbred hybrid or something. Nice sweet variety. Grew it last year. Then over here is a white triple something burpee sweet. First time growing it. This one should finish up about 10 days ahead of this one. So we'll see. And yeah, so that's really about it. Gonna get hot today. Oh yeah, I have one more thing I want to show you. Just put the sweet potato chunk in here from a sweet potato I grew 2 years ago over where the corn is now, and threw it in here. It started growing, and they have a nice luxurious sweet potato vine. You can eat these leaves. People put them in a salad. You eat them, cook them up, do whatever. They are good for you. And yeah, we'll have a couple sweet potatoes come out here as well, and just the other stuff. Just lazy gardening, but for fun. I'm not going like totally crazy with like maintaining, I don't know what you call it, like escaping it. But the reason why is getting a lot of volunteer plants. Different tomato plants I grew last year that dropped down some tomatoes. Now they're growing. Good example of that is not this. I'm just stopping there. Good example of that is over here. This will be a San Marzano tomato most likely. Not 100% sure, but we'll see. The leaves look like compared. I grew these last year, so we'll see. A couple volunteers, as I said. This guy volunteered too. It's a Romano bean. It's like an Italian flat bean. It's, green bean family, but you have to cook it a little bit different. So anyway, there's Lucy G one more time on Chipmunk Patrol. All right, everybody. You guys have a good day. Stay cool if you're where it's hot. That's about it. See you next time.